All right. How's that? Can you hear me?
Yep, sounds good. Can you hear me?
All right. Yep. Is that volume too loud or is that good?
That's fine.
All right. A little loud for me. All right.
Yeah, it was a little loud, but it wasn't bad.
Okay. All right. So everything, so when we taxi in the tail dragger, you're going to want the stick all the way back. That way it will force the tail into the ground and then in with the airflow. And then that way it gives you the most steering authority on that tail wheel. If that makes sense.
Yep.
And so you can kind of feel with your feet, follow with me, how I'm taxiing and kind of S-turning so I can see ahead of myself. And I'll kind of get out of the way. You know?
Yep.
And the throttle's pretty sensitive, doesn't need a whole lot. So I'm just holding the stick back and then I go back and forth. And as you see, I'm going through center, I'm kind of already feeding in the opposite rudder. So you kind of got to be ahead of the steering curve. Boss, Oracle 2.
Yeah, I missed that. Say it again.
Oracle 2 is out of the Weeks hangar for a northwestbound departure.
Oracle 2, roger. Taxi runway 9. You can use the intersection if you like.
All right, runway 9, and I'll just take full length for Oracle 2.
Roger.
All right, that would be a little practice. In. So yeah, so it's just back and forth, and then if I push too much, if I added like a little brake, you can see now I'm adding left rudder. See how we're still going right?
Right.
So that's kind of like the ground loop. And then to get it going straight again, I got to relock the tail wheel. So what I got to do is I got to add a lot of left brake, and then kind of straighten that tail wheel out, and now I can steer again. If that kind of makes sense there. So you don't want to go too far or you brake. All right, so your controls. So you got it. And go ahead and just kind of S-turn, and the rule of thumb is to kind of keep the center line within the main gear. Obviously, you could probably make a little bit wider S-turns. Just don't take out any taxiway lights. There it is.
How can you tell when you're getting into the brake?
It's on the top, on that topper part of the rudder pedal, yeah. So if you kind of keep your feet on the bottom sides of them, you'll feel it kind of grab.
Fortress is ready for taxi. Fortress, via runway 5 and Alpha. Can you take 27? It's 080 at 5. Yeah, I didn't copy that. Did you want 9 or 27?
We could take 27. She's having the headset issues.
Roger, no problem. Just hold short of runway 27 at Alpha.
Holding short of
All right.
Alpha.
Cool. And then kind of just point it towards that stand. That'll be good. We'll do a run up. There you go. And then kind of just straighten out the tail wheel. Kind of creep forward a little bit. And there it is. All right, cool. My controls. I'll do the run up.
Yep.
That's all your legs. That's fine.
Yep.
Controls or instruments are all set. Gas is set. Attitude, we're good. We'll go ahead and run it up. We're good to go. You ready to go?
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, Decathlon's on land on runway 9.
Decathlon, roger, in sight, you're clear to land runway 9. Would you rather have 27? You want to swing it in?
Well, kind of here now. Well, I'll 27 do. I'll swing it all the way around, boy.
Roger, clear to land runway 9 or
427.
Fortress is ready in sequence.
Fortress, hold short of the runway landing traffic.
All right, we're holding short, Fortress.
Boss, Oracle 2 is ready in sequence.
Oracle, hold short.
Holding short.
So how many of these you have this week, John?
I'm going to do, I think, 6. Yeah. I got 6 of them, so it'll be pretty good. It's nice to kind of sprinkle it in because, you know, we're doing so much during the day with all the stuff we got.
Right.
And so it's kind of nice to break it up with a little bit of flying, you know?
Right. Especially if you got decent weather.
Yeah, exactly.
And can you turn it off at Bravo 3 for me?
Yeah, we'll make that work.
Thank you. Oracle, runway 9 or clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, thanks.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so if you want to follow with me, that's fine. So what we'll do is I'm going to line it up here. I'm going to add the power, a lot of right rudder. And then I'm going to go forward stick, a little bit more right rudder. I peek around over your shoulder, know where I'm going here. That's hard. And we'll go flying.
Fortress, runway 27 and Alpha, clear for takeoff.
7 clear for takeoff.
Oracle, which way are you headed?
Going to be like a left downwind departure towards the northwest.
Roger, and the B-17 is just departing the opposite direction. He's going to be turning out to the right, to the north, so just watch for him. I don't think there'll be any conflict at all.
All right, keep him in sight. How's the volume there? Good?
Yeah, it's a little loud, but it's not too bad.
A little loud? Let's see. How's that?
Yep, that's
Better?
good.
Alright. Alright, so I got a lot of nose down pressure in there, but if you want to take the controls, you got it.
My airplane?
And your airplane, and go ahead and feel it out. So the cool part about it, not a lot of adverse yaw on this airplane. So it's just a little bit of, you know, you just kind of think about where you want to go and it'll go there.
It's really neutral.
Yeah. And I got a fair amount of nose down and trim in there. And usually in an aerobatic airplane, you do that. That way when you roll inverted, it helps you push. And it kind of keeps you, so you're always kind of trimmed up for 0G. So pretty much neutral. That way it's neutral stick pressure if you push or if you pull. How's that feel?
Very cool. Like your own personal video game.
Yeah, right. It's a roller coaster. You get to design and you get to fly.
Yep. So which lake is this? Is this Lake Green or this Winnebago?
No, Winnebago's behind us. This is the, I don't know the name of the lake, actually. I think it's the French one that's hard to pronounce. Just off our 1 o'clock, there's a field over there.
Yep.
That's like a kind of swampy land there. If you want to go over, head over that, and that's where we're kind of tear it up. And then just keep it climbing up. We'll go up to about like 3,000 feet or so. Yeah, so it's a nice airplane. It's pretty responsive, works pretty good. So once we get up to 3,000, I'll go ahead and walk you through kind of the slow flight and then stalls. And Brett, go ahead and give me a right turn and we'll just kind of stay over this kind of marshy area.
Okay.
Alright, so my controls, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through these stalls here.
Okay,
So I got it, Brett?
Your airplane?
My plane. And so we'll take it nice and slow. And what we're going to do is I'll show you kind of how the airflow reattaches and attaches pretty rapidly. So it's very, very simple to fly. I'll kind of slow it up here. And you'll notice like just about right about 60 or so, where you'll kind of get it. There it is. And then all you got to do is just little nose down, and then it's flying. If I pull back again, there it is. And the cool part about this airplane is I can just keep it stalled, and then I can use the ailerons to kind of just keep me level. And you can just kind of fly it around in the stall. No problem. And if I want to fly again, I can just add power and power right out of it.
Very cool.
A lot of right rudder as you add the power. You know, you get the P factor and everything else. And then the other thing is if I roll into a turn and then I pull, I can get the stall as well. So that's at 80.
Yeah.
And I know exactly where that stall is. There it is. And that's it. Pretty simple.
Very cool.
So your controls.
My controls?
You got it. Go ahead and try it out. And just walk the power back and bring it all the way back, pretty much idle. And then feel what that stall is like. And stay coordinated, a little more right rudder. There you go. There it is. Kind of play with that. That's it. And then go ahead and add a little bit of power and then roll into a turn here and pull and get the accelerated stall. So pull hard. There it is. Kind of cool, huh?
Very cool.
All right, so now that you kind of feel that where that stall is at,
Yep.
let's go ahead and we'll walk through the loop. So my controls.
Your controls?
I got the controls. So go ahead and make sure your seatbelt's nice and tight for me. This is where we'll have the fun.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive to get above 160 I'll try and get 180. 180 is nice. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back directly towards my belly button, no aileron. So there's above 160. So we'll go ahead and pull straight back. There's 2 Gs. There's 3 Gs. And no, I'm not going to add any aileron. I'm just going to pull straight back, and then I'll go up and over the top. There it is.
Very cool.
And I'm just going to keep the stick there, let the wings load up. Feel the G again. There's 3 Gs again, and there it is. All right. So one more time, you follow with me.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to pull. That's it. 3 Gs and set it and hold it. And it's up and over the top. There we go. All right, you got it. Your controls.
My controls.
You got it. So go ahead and dive for 160.
Boss, 26.6, landing 9.
Go for it.
So, clear to land runway 9er.
So pull. Perfect. Just keep pulling back, keep pulling back. And now draw an imaginary line on the ground and just pull along that line. All right. My controls.
Your controls.
I got it. I'm going to get away from the house here. All right, so that's the loop. All right, now we're going to do a roll. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the nose up just above the horizon and follow with me on the controls with this one. So there's 3 steps to it. All right,
Yep.
We're going to pull the nose up. I'm going to go ahead and neutralize the controls. And then I'm going to push the stick directly to my left leg. No forward pressure, no back pressure. The farther I push it, the faster we go around. And then I'll go ahead and take it out and then pull the nose back to low. All right, so one more time. Nose comes up. Neutralize the controls and push the stick to your left leg. All the way around. All right, you got it. I'll follow with you.
Okay, so pull up.
Nose up.
Neutralize.
Yep, push to the left leg. There you go, no back pressure. There you go. All right, come on out of the dive. There we go. So you added a little back pressure when you rolled, and then that way when you go upside down, it's pulling the nose down towards the ground, which is why we ended up with a lot of speed.
Okay.
So this time, pull the nose up,
Up.
neutralize the controls,
Neutralize.
then just to your left leg. There you go. Keep going.
Alpha, contact the big boss for crossing 18.
Beautiful.
2385.
Well done.
There it is. All right, give me a right turn back around. How was that?
Very cool. Very cool.
Boss, you can tell them where we are.
That was just a ballistic aileron roll. We don't need any rudder. We're just doing it all 0 G, nice and weightless, nice and easy. When you start adding the rudder, it gets a little confusing.
Right.
All right, go ahead and roll out there. That'll work. All right, next thing we're gonna do. Are you feeling good?
Yeah, pretty good.
We're gonna go to the Hammerhead. So my controls.
Your controls.
This is gonna take a little bit more. This could be a little bit more in depth. All right.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do part of that loop. So we're gonna do the first quarter of the loop, and then when we lose the horizon, I'm gonna look out my left wing. We'll go straight up. You're gonna feel weightless when you go straight up, and it takes a little getting used to kind of find that vertical line,
Right.
and it's kind of funky. All right. So follow with me. So we're gonna pull. Now go ahead and look left. And what I'm going to do is I want that wing to go straight through the horizon. So there's vertical, and there's the weightless feeling. And I'm going to keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing. And then at the very top, I'm going to kick left rudder, outside aileron, or right rudder to stop it. And we're coming back down, and we'll pull out. All right. All right, so follow with me. That was a little complicated, so we're going to do one more. Here we go. I'll turn the smoke on for it. So pull, look left. We want that wing to go straight up and down. So right there, I'm going to kind of unload and allow it to kind of be weightless on the stick. And then right here, I'm going to kick, turn around, right rudder to stop it. And then I'll just kind of follow my smoke trail and then pull out. Alrighty, your controls, you try it out.
All right, follow me through because I don't think I can be that coordinated.
That's fine, keep pulling. Alright, forward pressure on the stick, you gotta kind of find that, tune that, there you go, that's it. Now, left rudder, kick, full to the floor. Right rudder, start feeding it in to stop it, there you go. And come out. That was pretty good, that was a good one, that was pretty good for your first hammer. Most people mess that up a lot more. So you kind of see how it's kind of hard to kind of find the line on the way up?
Right.
Well, let's try that again.
Okay.
So go ahead and pull. There you go, now kind of set it. Hold that. And left foot kick. Right foot stop it. There you go. And come on out.
Very fun.
That's not bad. Not bad at all for a first time.
You can get addicted to this.
Yeah, when you guys getting one?
Any day now.
Alright, my controls?
Yep, your controls.
So the next thing we'll do let's do a barrel roll. I'll walk you through the barrel roll. And then I'll take you through some figures and then we'll head back. How's that sound?
Awesome.
Alright. So, we know the loop, we know the roll, and we know the hammerhead. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a loop and a roll all at the same time. So I'm going to just pull back on the stick, and I got above 160, I'll pull back. Once I lose the horizon, I'm going to start adding a little bit of left aileron and just keep pulling back. And I'm just going to hold it and be patient here. Don't get excited because you're staring at the ground kind of weird. And you're going all the way around. That's the barrel roll. All right, your controls.
My controls.
You got it.
So pull up.
Pull back. Add a little bit of aileron, but keep that back pressure in there. And just kind of hold that. Yeah, that's perfect. Keep coming around. Keep a little more aileron. There you go. Keep pulling out of it. There it is.
Very cool.
All right, beautiful. My controls.
Your controls.
I'm going to go back the other way. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tie this all together. We're going to do a loop, a roll, and then a hammerhead. And we'll turn back around. And then I'll have you do it. All right, so 2,500 feet. We're above 160. Here we go. So I'm going to pull into the loop. So pull the nose just back to my stomach. No aileron. There's the loop. Here's the roll. I'm going to pick the nose up. And then add the aileron. There's the roll. And we got enough speed. There's 160. I'm going to pull into the hammerhead. Pulling straight up.
Skyraider. Skyraider, go ahead.
Looking left. Set that.
Going northbound. Roger, text runway 9, or you can have the intersection if you like, or go to the end. 9,
Tick.
and we'll take the end.
Coming straight back down.
Roger.
And pull. All right, your controls, you got it.
My controls.
All right, let's see that sequence. There's the loop. Pull the nose up. Add a little aileron. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. There you go, there's a roll. And then straight up into the hammerhead. So pull, 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 looking left. Beautiful, set the line. Not bad. Little on the forward stick, forward stick. Now left rudder, kick it. Right rudder, stop it. And coming out. Beautiful.
Very fun.
All right, my controls. I'm going to take you through a couple figures, and we'll head back. How you feeling? Good?
Awesome, yeah.
All right, here we go. So my first one, we're going to do a what we call an avalanche. So it's a loop with a snap roll on top. So here we go. Pulling back. Then I'm going to go ahead and accelerate stall the airplane. So hold on.
Awesome.
Coming in. Here we go. You ready for a forward tumble?
Yep.
So I'm going to roll, and then hold on. We're going to go end over end going forward. Here we are. Up. Roll. And hold on. Here we go.
That is cool.
There it is.
Very cool. An e-ticket.
Skyway ready to go 9.
Not too bad, huh?
Very, very fun.
All right.
And you can watch for the...
And we're going to head back. So I'm going to go... I'll get us pointed in the direction. I'll let you fly.
Shoreline to the northwest.
All right, your controls.
High controls.
So just stay on this heading. We're going to go over to the prison, just north of Oshkosh, and then we'll head in towards the airport.
Fortress, you're in sight. You're number 1. Clear to land. Runway 9er.
Clear to land, runway 9, Fortress.
Good flying with you, Brett. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks for
I
having
hope you
us.
enjoyed it.
I did. A real blast. Appreciate you guys being so accommodating.
Oh, no problem.
Did you guys spend the whole week in Dayton or just the weekend of the air show?
We spent
Fortress is way up your left.
the whole week in Dayton, and then well, we were there for the air show. Then we left the planes there. Then we were gone for 3 weeks. We had a 3-week break, and then we came back to Pickaway for a week, 10 days of training before we came up here. Yeah, Sean had to get ready to go. And
were you guys over at Hartzell or what?
yeah, at Hartzell, yeah.
Yeah, that's where Elizabeth grew up, over there, real near Pickwood at Troy.
Oh, really? No way. You grew up in Troy, huh?
Yeah, so we actually took the Velocity up there once, and it was cool because the factory emptied out. They wanted to see the airplane, which is always fun when you go to someplace like Hartzell.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, if you want to go ahead and descend down, you're at, let's see, you're showing 2,100. Yeah, if you want to go down to 1,800 feet for me. Or, excuse me, sorry, 1,000 feet for me.
Okay.
Yeah, he set it to 0. And then there's, at 1 o'clock, there's a prison. You see that?
Yep.
We're going to overfly that and head direct towards Oshkosh. Perfect. And then just blast right over that and just go direct to the airport.
So do you always fly this one, or do you get to fly the pits some? Or?
A little bit of both. There you go. You go ahead and start the turn there, Brett, to the right. And we'll just go direct to the airport. Boss Oracle 2, prison arrival.
Oracle 2, what's your position?
Over the prison, about, I don't know, about 6 miles to the north.
Oracle, roger, proceed inbound. I understand you want to runway 9. There's a B-17's just touching down now. Other than that, have no other traffic.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and follow the highway. She'll probably just give me a left base for 9. So, you see that water tower off right at 1 o'clock?
Yep.
Go ahead and point for, or maybe 2 o'clock, I guess. Way over there.
Oh, that
yeah,
one.
over by the highway. Yeah, just go point for that. Yeah, I fly this. I fly the.
Okay, thanks.
Fly this. I've flown the biplane once, and then I've flown his back. He has a backup. I've flown that in Salinas. That was pretty cool. A heck of a machine, I tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very, 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 very pitch sensitive. Like way more than this, if you can believe that. And then it's the ailerons. It's got a faster roll rate than this. So, and then on top of that, it's just about as fast. So maybe even a little faster. So it's pretty.
I don't have you in sight. Just let me know when you're in base.
Roger. All right, Brett. I'll do the landing.
Roger.
My controls.
Your controls.
I got it. Oracle 2's left base.
And Oracle, I got you in sight. Now you're clear land runway 9.
Thank you.
Someone else called?
So is this all performer smoke, or is that just hay?
Yeah, it's just it's all from the performers. Controls, instruments, yes. Off. All right. So a little different approach. What we'll do is we'll come in. I come in a little fast in this airplane with 2 people. The sync rate's kind of crazy without it.
Very cool.
Well, thanks again for flying with me, Brett. That was really fun. I'm glad we could do it. 4 Gs minus 2 with a tumble.
Left turn taxi to the ramp.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. When we went to do the simulated air combat, I was chasing my brother, and like the 3rd pass, I was getting tired, and I was doing this sustained 2.5 G turn, trying to get the gun on him.
Oh, yeah,
and I could see my vision closing in.
Oh.
Everything started going red. Like, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
So how often do you guys perform? Every 3 or 4 weeks, or?
We're doing, no, it's usually about like right now we've been doing it about every other week.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's actually a light schedule, believe it or not. But we have coming up, we got Chicago, we got back-to-back air shows. We'll do Chicago, Detroit, and then, let's see, or Detroit, and then everything else.
Yeah, it's the A220 Bombardier Test Flights early. We're just getting ready to get towed out here. Is this a good time?
We'll do Detroit and then Cleveland. And so we got 1, 2, and 3, and Cleveland's a long show.
Oh,
it's,
yeah?
you know, it's a 3-day show plus a 4th day for the practice.
Yeah, contact
so
the,
you're flying 4 days in a row.
On the stand over there at 133.85.
Which is kind of rough.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get up to the Cleveland show, but we haven't yet, so maybe we'll do that one of these days.
Cleveland's a good show. There's a lot of history there, you know, with the races and with the air shows. And, you know, it's pretty neat. I flew it last year. It was real cool.
Anyway, we're talking to him here, so we'll just give him a heads up.
There's a lot of...
if you want to just stand by for a second, I'll give you an answer.
Not a rush, not a rush. We'll let everybody start to clear out here, and then we're looking to get pulled out. Is that Baron going to stay in that?
See, I'm not over on that stand, so I can't see you. So 3385 is the frequency for that one, and I do have an answer in the clearance. Go ahead. 11905 for the clearance.
So Elizabeth tells me you have a girlfriend?
I do. Yeah, Nicole Bonk.
How's that work out with all the travel? She ever,
we make it work.
Does she ever travel with you, or she got a full-time gig herself? Or?
She works full-time. She's a flight test engineer.
Wow.
For a startup in the Bay Area.
Yep.
And so she's working a lot. I'm working a lot, and so far we've been able to make it work. So hopefully we'll keep taking.
So
she's hanging in there.
You guys are based in the Bay Area then?
I live in San Jose, but we actually fly out of Salinas, California, which is about an hour south. I commute every day. Just drive down to Monterey.
You need to build an airplane, brother.
I know, right? Tell me about it. Ugh. I need some money first.
A little very easy would be awesome for commuting in.
Yeah. No, it's great. She puts up with me, which is amazing. So far, so see how we do.
Anything worthwhile takes a little effort. But
that's right. That's what I said. No, it's great. We just went to Hawaii on our team break. I had 4 days off, so. I got
a whole 4 days?
I got a whole 4 days, yeah. Got to put in your time, you know. You got to put in your work.
Yep.
So well, it's all good. But yeah, we did 4 days in Hawaii, and it was incredible. We went surfing every day and hiking.
I got you. You can turn
we had a blast.
and then exit. Your discretion.
So you guys get some extended time off in the winter, or do you practice all winter too?
I practice all winter. Sean does, but I think this winter we're gonna be a little busier. But we'll still. I mean, it's less stressful. Let's put it that way. In the winter time, so. But we're working. Yeah.
Right. And it's better than a desk job, so.
That's right. Got great job.